Today we are moving thoroughbred mare Storm and her foal Annie to Farmer Rob's from the barn field, and they're going to be right next door to Jinny and Belle there, Belle being our other thoroughbred mare, and then hopefully we're going to mingle them at some point, but for now we're just going to let them in next door to each other and they can get to know each other a little bit over the fence. Storm can have a bit more grass, which would be nice, stretch her legs. Annie can really stretch her legs in these fields, more so than the barn field, so let's let them out and see how it goes. Arriving into the field, Jinny and Belle are in the next door field and they've already clocked a trailer arriving. We're going to unload in the actual field rather than walk these ponies down the road. Straight out and over to see, oh no, I thought you were going to go see Jinny and Belle. No, going to turn and avoid them completely. It's a nice big field for you to stretch your legs, ladies. Tail in the air, Annie. So very fancy. Oh, there's cows on that side. I don't know where miniature stallion Domino is. Hopefully not next door there. No, we're not going to talk to Jinny and Belle. We went a bit nearer then, but no, we're not going to talk to them. No need. Just stretch your legs. So the point of this move was for grass, really, for one, more so than in the barn field. And also for Monday, I'm away for a week. And so it just makes life easier if these guys are on grass, not hay. And hopefully mingled in with these two, but we'll just see how it goes over the next couple of days. They can chat over the gate and just see if everything's chill. They can probably be mingled together. All right, lasses, are you going to stop anytime soon? No, we're just going to keep stretching legs. It is nice for them to have a bit more of a leg stretch than they have in the barn field. A bit like when they were over in the love field and they could really stretch their legs there. And yeah, nice bit of grass. Just make life a little bit easier while I'm away. And there's no reason really that these four couldn't go in together. Just want to make sure things are chill. I don't think any of these guys really know each other. Does Jinny know Storm? So Jinny is the Connemara mare on that side, the dark coloured one. Belle is the thoroughbred on the other side. Belle hasn't met anybody except for Jinny and Harley the stallion, whereas Jinny was out on the fell with the Connies, with the group out there, before going to run with Patrick. Wow, some speed going on there, missus. So I'm thinking when Jinny was on the fell, in the fell group, she must have at some point talked to Storm and probably Annie over the wall. I can't think if they've been in the field together or not though. See how they go next door to each other for a day or two or three or whatever, and we can mix them if everything's looking chill. We do, of course, at some point really want to mix Belle. Belle, you have really wrecked the neck of that rug. We do really want to mix Belle and Storm at some point, like buddy them up, because they're our two thoroughbred mares. So budding them together would be good for future. Probably they'll run with a stallion together next year, I'm thinking, and then stay together and foal together the year after is probably the plan. But, you know, we make plans and things change. So let's not think we've got plans set in stone. You two all right? Yeah, good lasses. Now the final question is, do we bring Lulu and Charm to run with these guys for the next couple of weeks? Lulu was devastated when Storm left because she's her biggest fan, but I wouldn't be sure about mixing these guys with Lulu, only because she's so small and old and she moves so slowly. If there was any running around and chasing, Lulu just doesn't do so well at getting out the way of it. So just not sure whether to leave Lulu and Charm in the barn field or bring them here with these guys and leave them in here with these guys and those two separate, or mix all six together, or what. Just not sure. Right, taken a good few minutes, but I think we're going to have our first hellos. Storm has studiously ignored these guys up until now. It must be like 20 minutes into being in the field now. Oh, showed her your ass. All right, that's fine. That was it, was it? A sniff on your ass, fine. What do you think to the new field? You've been galloping some, haven't you? Stretch your legs, can't you, lass, in here? So Jinny's quite keen to chat to Storm and Annie, but the feeling is not mutual. Storm's all the way over there. On the other side of their field is the cows, Rosemary and Thyme, and on the other side of that is Mini Stallion Domino, so I don't know whether he's attracting Storm's attention. Jinny's quite keen. Belle, after a good gallop around, less bothered really. She's down here just not really bothering now that they've had a good run around on the either side of the fence. By all reports, Jinny is very fond of foals. So maybe, is that it? Do you want to talk to Annie? Oh, well, to be honest, Storm likes a babysitter, so if I do mingle you, I think once she's got to know you a little bit, she'd be quite happy for you to be a babysitter. You might regret that decision though, Jins. Let me pop that out. Is that better? You might regret that decision because Annie is a bit of a menace. So that's Annie and Storm relocated next door to Belle and Jinny. Just need to decide whether to move Charm and Lulu, and if so, when.